REED-BBS. BBS. Well, Josh Taylor loses to Jack Catterall, also known as Jack Catterall, in a domestic dust-up. Taylor loses again. In actuality, we all remember the first fight. Even Taylor admits that the best he can say is that it should have been a draw. He thought it was a draw after the point was deducted. He knows he lost. And then he comes around in the rematch, everything on the line for him, and he loses again. But let's revisit Josh Taylor, and I got to know, like, where does he go? Where do we go? Where do we go now? If you're Josh Taylor, where do you go? Are you at the end of the road? I mean, what do we do? Now, Taylor, first Scottish undisputed champion since the great Ken Buchanan. He started off hot, man. I first became aware of Josh Taylor when he upset, at the time, it seemed to be an upset of O'Hara Davies, who was getting a bit of a British push. O'Hara Davies. We learned that he wasn't the genuine article, as they say, on the other side of the pond. But that was my first remembrance of Josh Taylor. Then, of course, the Super Six. He beat Ryan Martin. He beat Ivan Baranchik. He beat Regis Prograis and won the damn thing. Good win, good solid win. He even became undisputed champion. He beat Jose Ramirez quite convincingly. One of the more dominant undisputed championship performances you'll see this side of Spencer Crawford. But yeah, after that, he peaked right there against Jose Ramirez, and it's like the motherfucker fell off a cliff. Now, we knew all along Josh Taylor was struggling to make 140. Yet he persisted, he stayed there, and he fought Jack Catterall. He's like, I'll fight this guy overseas, give me a fight on my side of the pond before I jump back into the deep end with some of these name brand dudes. So let me go ahead and get this stay busy fight. I believe Catterall was a mandatory. I believe he was one of those when they fought. And Taylor looked like stir-fried shit. And it really didn't look any better in the rematch. So, where does he go? I mean, I'm of the opinion that if you were ever a legitimate top 10 pound for pounder, then I'm inclined to put you in the Hall of Fame. If you were, without question, one of the 10 best fighters in the world at one point in time during your tenure as a professional fighter, I'm inclined to say you're a Hall of Famer. So Taylor was in to me, and then came Catterall. This ain't a shot at Catterall, but Catterall's not even good. He's not even good. No, he's not bad, but he ain't good. And this guy has beaten Josh Taylor twice, which means the next fights of Taylor's are of the utmost importance. Like his legacy, it may already fucking be too late, honestly. But Josh Taylor's legacy is riding on his. I mean, what do you do? We know you lost to this dude twice. Does Catterall even dare fight you a third time? Is there any interest in a third fight? About Regis, you want to dig up Regis? He looked like stir-fried shit also when he fought Dev. I don't even know who I would pick Josh Taylor to beat now. Like, you couldn't beat Catterall, bruh. Catterall's not a world beater again. We can say what we want about Devin Haney. Devin Haney 10-2s. He 10-2s Catterall right now. My man's still shell-shocked and half concussed and shit from getting his ass whooped by the Rye guy. Dev beats Jack Catterall comfortably right now. Like 9-3, 8-4 at worst. And Taylor lost to this dude twice, man. I wasn't even a Josh Taylor fan like that, but I respected how through his exploits he was bringing back, the good old days, some of the old school fighters like a Ken Buchanan, And then you summarily shat on all that goodwill, bruh. Teofimo dominated him. No harm in that, but that made this Catterall read. That shit was imperative. And Josh Taylor blew it, man. So give me your thoughts. Where do we go with Josh Taylor's legacy? Where the fuck do we go? What does he do? Like, so he been struggling to make 40. Who's he gonna beat at 47? I picked Mario Barrios over Josh Taylor right now, comfortably. Monta Stanionis, he didn't even look good his last fight. I'm picking him over Josh Taylor. Like, fight Rolly, I guess, in a loser leaves town match. Like, I don't know, man. What I do know is you need to pick up the pieces, Josh Taylor, because this ain't a good look, bruh. Subscribe, like, comment. Remember, sharing is caring. Shout out to the homies at FightBeat.com. Give me your thoughts. Where does Josh Taylor go from here? Where do we go? REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television, Fred Sanford of the Mystic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say